I know, if we were gonna film, I would wear a cooler outfit, but hey, I'm Adrianna Touch. I'm the one of the co-founders of Easyside, and I'm also a practicing artist and educator in North Texas. So I have this kind of like inspirational wall here where I have all of the things that really like draw me in, or just like old promo art that my friend was a part of. Like Fernando did this talk, and I really like the poster that Lucia and friends, I guess, designed. And then I have this really cool drawing that Robin O'Neill gave me. We exchanged. I gave her a postcard of like Angkor Wat that my dad gave me, and I have like several to give out. And then I traded because she liked postcards, so like we did kind of like an art trade, I guess. And then I have a little sketch she did for me on canvas. I work as an adjunct professor at a university, and what is struggling about this type of job is that it is not full-time, and it's not secure, as in depending on the classes they might need you or call you back. And then that varies between semester to semester. So you might not be making the same amount each semester. It's not very consistent as if you were to have a 9-to-5. This semester, for example, I have 3 classes, so I'm paid a set amount, which is not always great to like meet all your basic needs and to pay the bills. This is Red Velvet, but they haven't been making a lot of good music lately, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. And I have a lot of my older work here. A lot of it's been broken because I don't know how to take care of my work. Oh, okay, I shouldn't say that. You can cut that out. Since I don't view my work as very like commercially viable, I feel like I have to fund a lot of that myself. I am fortunate enough where I am living with my parents, and that kind of saves a lot of money, but that's still like a struggle in its own way, where, you know, you have this like mental game of like, you know, am I contributing enough? Am I a failure because I still live with my parents? But also this is like the economy that we're living in.
Even having an MFA and even teaching at local universities, you still like struggle financially.
Oh yeah. I mean, some people definitely like probably hustle more, as in they teach way more classes than I do, or have other side gigs. I just personally cannot do all those things, because I also help run a nonprofit, which I also don't get compensated for, but I am willing to work this because it's our baby and I want to make it grow. But yeah, it's very hard because the pay is honestly laughable. Roughly, you know, under $20,000 a year that most adjunct people earn. I think besides like financially, I think also the distance I drive to come here has been a big hindrance, and then also just like my own mental state sometimes, like especially teaching college students, mainly a lot of first-generation students, a lot of freshmen. They're dealing with a lot in the classroom and outside of the classrooms, which I try to help be their support, and sometimes during the end of the day, I can't really give that back into the studio. So I think one big thing that feeds my practice that I do is that I cook. It's funny because it's like the thing I want to do when I'm not in the studio or when I can't even think about art. But at the same time, it comes back to it because a lot of it is just also investigating about myself. So I grew up eating Cambodian food, and that is something I'm always like constantly like, I guess, searching in. And so a lot of the accessible ways to access my culture is through the eating and through food. And so like, you know, just like tasting, you know, regional foods, and like, you know, thinking about the ingredients that is available here versus in Cambodia, and then like even seeing how people cook, like my dad, or even just like random videos I watch on YouTube when I am in the studio. It's like a very similar process to how an artist would think. You know, the cookware and the food, the ingredients, they also, you know, they come together to this one piece, which is very similar to like, I guess I would look at making my work. whenever my dad makes this meal called ka, it just like immediately transports me to my childhood as a child, eating this like braised pork belly with some eggs, doused in this like soy saucy five spice dish. It just brings me closer to my family and like unlocks all those memories that I cherish so much, and it just makes me happy every time I eat it. But yeah, I have a lot of my older work around. They're all works that I made in grad school. They're all like vessel-y objects that really are not functional. They're kind of just, they have bottoms that kind of fly out, but like, I guess they're kind of related to like the mound drawings that I'm doing here. Yeah, I have a lot of fabric that I have to go through. And then an old student of mine like gave me these like old Gunpla, which is funny because my friend, like all my friends like play with Gunpla, so like I'm gonna be like doing it the wrong way and not clipping them and whatever. I'm gonna like find a way to make a sculpture out of them, but I haven't figured it out yet. But I like having them around since like anime and those type of narratives tend to be like a lot of the backbone of the work. I think the best taco spot is it No Tabelas?
No Bolitas.
No Bolitas. Their tacos are probably the best I've had in a very long time. I think their chicharron one, very crispy. It's very good. Also, another thing to get is their melon agua fresca. It's refreshing. It like literally saved me this summer, like eating those tacos, like getting through to make these walls here. That restaurant really helped us push us through to the end of the, getting ourselves set up here. And then I have like a cart with all my supplies here. It's just easy grab and go than like having, I guess, like drawers and stuff. So it's just easy access to get whatever I want. And there's like no rhyme or reason to it. But it is organized, so I'm proud of that. Okay, bye. Thanks for coming. Kiki.
Your support for Easyside directly helps artists. Visit easyside.org to find ways to engage, to donate, and to learn.